Welcome to the Burner Account podcast presented by nobody because I have no ads and there's no such thing as free ads. So give me my money. The Burner Account podcast is about sports and movies and to shut my friends up so I can still talk about podcasts. On today's episode, I'll be talking about Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, the Saints, Panthers, Patriots, Steelers, and Eagles, Rams game, and obviously the Cowboys because, and the hot takes of the week, and the big three of movie female characters that I believe are the baddest girls on television. Last night I watched Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, or Into the Spider-Verse, and it is a story about Miles Morales and how he got his superpowers and became Spider-Man. So you know the story with all the other ones. He got bit by a spider. But after he got bit by a spider, Spider-Man and the main villain, Kingpin, meet up and fight. And that Spider-Man, the Peter Parker Spider-Man, got killed by the Kingpin. And it starts the story of Spider-Man to the Multiverse. There's some kind of machine that releases all these other Spider-Mans. And I believe it was a really good movie. And, I'm not going to tell you the rest of it. That's just the very beginning of it. But, it was a freaking good movie, and I really, really, really do think y'all should watch this movie. It's worth the $9.75, $10, however much you pay for it. Hell, it's even worth, if you go to a $14, $15 movie, it's still good. I believe it's one of the better movies of this year, in my opinion. And, the characters are good. The animation's amazing. The music and the soundtrack is really good, and y'all should go watch it when you have the chance. The next segment will be called Hot Takes of the Week, and the first hot take of the week is my group is you guys, because y'all said I wasn't going to make this podcast, and I am currently right now. So your Papa Bear hot take is going to be a Mama Bear take, freezing cold, and you're going to have to deal with me for a longer time. And the second take of the week is when one of my roommates said that the Steelers are going all the way this year because they're just the Steelers. And then so he never checked the schedule. And this week they're playing the Patriots. That's a loss. Next week, they're playing the Saints. You already know that. They're playing the Saints at New Orleans, and then they're playing the Browns. You cannot underestimate the impeccable coaching of Coach Wiley and his fat belly, and Greg Williams reminding everyone that how he is one of the greater coaches in the NFL by having 7 offers in the mail while he was working for the Browns, because he decided to choose the Browns over actually making real money as an NFL head coach. So that was a nice little flex by our boy Greg Williams. And there's no other hot takes other than you can say the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl by me is a hot take, but they're going to win it. So that is the Goldilocks take of the week, and we'll find out in February. The 4 games of the week I chose in the NFL are the Cowboys and Colts, Saints, Panthers, Pats, Steelers, and Eagles, Rams. And the first one we're going to discuss is the Cowboys, Colts. And the Colts are a 3-point favorite, and they're playing at home against the Cowboys. And usually this whole season the Cowboys have been playing closer games, and they're relying on their field goal kicker a little bit too much. And this season, the Cowboys are undefeated when they score more than 20 points a game and give up less than 20 points a game. So it's looking like that the Cowboys pretty much have to score over 20 points, but Andrew Luck is on fire this year, and the way for the Cowboys to win this game is probably if they pass rush the quarterback and sack him 3 or 4 times in the game, and then just pretty much what the Cowboys have been doing this whole season is rely on Amari Cooper to score a 75-yard touchdown on a slant, and I'm all about that. And the next matchup on the list is the Eagles-Rams game, and the over-under is 52.5, and the favorite is the Rams by 13. And I believe the reason why it's a 13-point favorite is because Carson Wentz is out for the rest, presumably out for the rest of the season with a bone fracture in his vertebra. vertebrae, whatever you call it. And he's looking like he is the injury-prone quarterback. But, I mean, he's getting his butt kicked every week because his line can't hold up for him and he runs around the pocket a little bit too much. But we'll see what happens next season. But I think the Eagles are going to cover this game because I think 13 points is a little bit too much. But, I mean, I don't think the over is going to get hit. I would put the under on this game. And the Rams are at home, so I know they're going to win the game. But I don't think they're going to cover. So the next game on the list is the Patriots-Steelers game. This is a huge game for the Steelers because, like I said earlier, two of their next three games are against potentially top-seeded playoff teams that could get first-round byes. And they're going to be the Patriots, the Saints, and then there's the Bengals. And we'll see. So the Patriots seem like they are the Patriots. And the favorite are the Patriots at 2.5, and the over-under is 54. You can just hammer the under because I don't think there's going to be a lot of scoring in this game unless the defense of the Patriots completely suck and they can't get to the quarterback. But I think the Patriots will cover the game. But the reason why I think that is because Mike Tomlin is 2-7 since he's been the head coach of the Steelers against Bill Belichick. And I don't think the Steelers would win because there's no Le'Veon Bell, and it looks like James Conner isn't going to play either. And it's pretty much Bill Belichick has owned Mike Tomlin for the past 12 years or 10, 11, 12 years, who knows. And I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for the Steelers because they were on a hot streak with James Conner and their offense. They're probably one of the most talented football teams in the league. And they haven't had anything to show because they always run into either Tom Brady or Peyton Manning every time they go into the playoffs.